Okay. Yeah. While I was painting Temptation, I pushed myself as an artist more than I ever have with any body of work before. But there's a caveat. So when I made the shift from being an entrepreneur and an art school owner into being an independent artist 4 years ago, what I did initially is I pushed myself completely outside of my comfort zone. I started painting art that was more abstracted. And I will say I always painted plants and animals. That is my jam. It's what I love. So I was painting botanicals, but I was doing it in a style that was really loose. I was creating art that was very gestural, and I admired art that was the kind of art that I was not very astute at making. I didn't quite realize that. At the time, what I was also very interested in doing subconsciously was the thing that I had done my whole life, making art that I thought would be admired by other people. I was making art that I thought would sell. I was making art that I thought people would want to hang on their walls. And what happened, what shifted and changed when I began painting Temptation is that I started to make the art that I wanted to hang on my wall, completely detached from whether or not someone was gonna buy it, whether or not it was going to end up on a wall in a home in Hermosa Beach, right? And what happened is I went back to my roots. I went back to my fine art style, really highly detailed, a lot more brushwork. And in my opinion, my painting style just exploded, it expanded. I became so much more comfortable in my skin. And as a result, I believe creatively my capacity just exploded. Just that's it. If I think about it, that's the world. I felt the word. I felt like I went from like a star to a supernova, right? It was like this, really, truly this expansion and as an artist. And not only that, but what happened is I started to get recognition from galleries. I've shown so much work this year. So for me, the messaging there is, again, when you do you authentically without attachment to what you think the rest of the world wants from you, that is when energetically the world responds and the universe, speaks back, and other people feel what it is that you are trying to convey because you are conveying the most honest and true and authentic version of yourself. So for me, this body of work has also been a lesson in complete and total authenticity, because I have had the opportunity to do what I do best, but also to explore themes that are very much me. They're more edgy, they're also playful, and most importantly, I'm saying something. I have painted my life story on canvas, and that means something to me. And as I've shared that on social, I've learned that it means something to other people too. I am not the only one with this story, and I feel less alone. I feel connected to others. So I'm so excited to share this body of work with the world, because that's what art is meant to do, right? It's not only about healing me, and I'm not here to heal the world with my art. I'm completely joyful if someone walks up and says, I love the color pink. That's a fabulous painting because that's my favorite color. Fucking rad. I'm down for that, you know? Or snakes are incredible. Or I've also gotten this. I hate snakes, but that snake speaks to me. That works for me too. So yeah, this body of work has been a lot of things to me, but first and foremost, it has been an expander in my life.